saying, what is going on? So, I am your host, Tanner79, and this is the Gamer Generation, the show where we will be looking back at the games that I played growing up. And we're going to start with this little gem right here. Get right into it. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Yes, the original NES. This was by far the system that I spent the most time playing. And I had a ball. Loved this game too. This was an awesome game. And when you got to the end of it, you got to fight old Iron Mike, and of course the iconic Super Mario Brothers, the original. This game came with the system. This and Duck Hunt was I think what I got for Christmas one year. I want to say I was probably 8, maybe 9 years old. So, yeah, after the Atari, I got the original NES. That's all I wanted for Christmas. I talked about it the whole year. And looky, right here, Contra. Who didn't love this awesomely frustrating game? So difficult. And I guarantee you, if you are from Generation X, if you played these games growing up, I guarantee you probably know the 100-man code to this day. Right? Up, down, left, right. You know it. You know it. Great game. And, okay, Double Dragon 2. Yes, Double Dragon. This was one of the precursors to the beat-em-up kind of games, and they were a lot of fun. DuckTales. Yes, I remember coming home after school and I would watch DuckTales. And you could play this game. This game was actually really frustrating at points, but pretty good. And Arch Rivals. Who didn't love the Barnyard basketball game where you could just lay people out on the court? It was awesome. So much fun. Paperboy. Classic, right? Classic. Especially for all the guys and girls out there that had, jobs delivering papers. How many people wanted to throw that paper through a window? You know you did. Tetris. One of the original puzzle games. A lot of fun. I liked it. Alright. Oh, look at... This was the Battle of Midway. A lot of fun. Another extremely difficult game, but it was a lot of fun. You know, the games back then were tough. Rampage. Who didn't love being like King Kong or Godzilla and just beating buildings down to the ground? How much fun was that? Seriously. This was also a big arcade classic. I played it a lot in the arcades too. And it had a pretty cool little death animation with it too. Yeah, WrestleMania. A lot of fun. Pretty cool game. Took a while to figure it out. Dr. Mario. I had this game. I'm going to be honest. I hated this game. I hated this game because my parents loved this game. They were always on my Nintendo. And yes, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So this was before all the movies and stuff. This was another huge arcade game. It was a lot of fun. And Ninja Gaiden. This was the first in a pretty prolific series. I think this went through several different consoles. It had some real staying power, and this was a really fun game. But you know, these games were like really tough. You had to get all the way to the end with a very limited number of men. Super Mario Brothers 3. This was the Mario Brothers that I liked. I didn't really care for the original, but this one, yeah, I liked this one a lot. This had the whole you could be a raccoon and a frog and all that kind of stuff. This was the Mario Brothers for me. Mega Man. Another kind of hard game, but a lot of fun. They recently tried to make kind of the spiritual successor of Mega Man, and it was a complete bust. Final Fantasy, the game that started it all. I mean, to me, this is the quintessential RPG. I know there was things that predated it, but for me, this started it. This started it all, and I have been a fan of Final Fantasy ever since. Love these games. I can't say enough. I loved these games. I even went back and played this game all the way through this year and still loved every minute of it. It has all of the things that you loved about the game. Zelda, another classic RPG. And a lot of people would probably argue about, whether this is the quintessential or is it Final Fantasy. Yeah, you can make a case for either one. This was a really good game too. I remember a little cartoon, Hudson's Adventure Island. How much fun was this game? Cruising around on a skateboard, just on an island, just causing havoc. It was a lot of fun. Just a cute little silliness game. But I really enjoyed it. Had a great time playing it. Right here, I think skateboard. Yep, there you go. And there you go, he is cruising. Yep, I used to play this with like like my little girlfriend at the time. It was probably like 4th grade or something. Yeah. And the Blaster Master, the Master Blaster. This was a fun game. It took me quite a while to kind of like figure out how to play it. Because games back then weren't like self-explanatory, and story was kind of lacking a little bit, and this game actually tried to give you a lot of the story in the opening scenes, and even the opening credits you got some of the story, but other than that you didn't really know much. There we are, there's Castlevania. I loved Castlevania, and well, actually this might be Castlevania 3, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. Oh my god, I love this game, and one of the best platformers even to this day. This is one of the greatest games probably of all time. Definitely one of the greatest games that was ever on the original Nintendo. Loved that game. Alright, until next time, I will see you later on the next episode of Sega and